Hi, this is Brandon Yoakum. That's Brandon space Jochum. And this is Epiphany Recording Studio. All right, episode 2. It's March 30th, 2020, and we're still sheltering in place, keeping social distance due to the nefarious coronavirus. I think I want to continue talking about resistance today, as I experienced a ton of it just even this morning. And I think this passage in Steven Pressfield's The War of Art is pretty apt for the kind of resistance that I experienced today. So it's titled "Resistance is Invisible," and it says, "Resistance cannot be seen, touched, heard, or smelled, but it can be felt. We experience it as an energy field radiating from a work-in potential. It's a repelling force. It's negative. Its aim is to shove us away, distract us, prevent us from doing our work." So I think there's a lot of cool things in this passage. The first being thinking about resistance as an energy field. I love thinking about everything in the universe in terms of its field. I feel things are more connected that way, even the things that we don't want to think about. So there are some other things that are invisible, just as resistance is, that I've only come to know in the last few years of my life, but I know them well now, by Jove, and their names are depression and anxiety. And it's funny how these things, because they are invisible, can just come and go as they please. It's entirely possible to go from a moment of excitement and clarity to one of complete desolation and hopelessness. It's almost like these invisible forces are colluding with one another, and resistance is just a byproduct of them. Another thing that I like about this passage is it relates this energy field to be radiating from a work-in potential. And I think the idea of the work-in potential, the thing that you are trying to create that you have not yet created, I personally feel a lot of gravity in those works in potential. Like, I let them build in my mind, build and build and build for so long, and suddenly it's, they have a mass all their own, and they almost are a thing in my mind, even though they're not. And that creates even more resistance, just having them exist in some imaginary form. So for me, at least, I think it's important to try to not feed that, to just create more and ponder less. I do tend to like to think about things, and it's almost become a bad habit. So what am I doing today to counteract that repellent force and to create? I got back on Facebook finally. I have revamped it to reflect Epiphany Recording Studio. I'm doing this video. I'm gonna edit it later, throw it online. I did a lot of cleaning around the house, almost in spite of resistance. I'm coming to find that I'm an anxiety cleaner. So I hope you're doing everything that you can out there, or even just one thing, to try and overcome your own resistance, create more. As uncertain and scary as times like this can be, it really is the perfect opportunity for us to be prolific in our creation. It's not always fun being stuck in our own houses, and can be even less so being stuck in our own heads. So whatever fight you're fighting, I hope you keep fighting it, keep pushing past resistance and the other invisible forces in your life, and we'll see you next time.